All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Play the Hits, where we're trying to make up for our embarrassing performance last time on Final Fantasy VI. How are we doing, Max?
Yeah, pretty good. Seeing a little bit of almost like new story that I've never seen before.
Yeah, like what happens if you come to the Opera House a second time after losing to Ultros?
Yesterday was a disaster. Let's try again. Like the same fucking thing
Yep.
happens.
And it just
I'm
still
gonna
fucking
jam up your opera, and Locke's like again.
again. What the fuck?
That's awesome.
Oh, this is bad. Well, and then we almost had another catastrophe when the rats just kept respawning, which I've never
Oh my
had
god,
happen
you fought
before.
like 12 rats in a single battle.
That was
You,
ridiculous.
you
Apparently, you
got
have
to
to kill
Ultros
the
with
yellow
like 30
ones.
seconds.
Yeah, apparently, you have to kill the yellow rats like in sync of each other, like within one turn of each other. Okay, so
All
this
right.
time I'm just gonna pay more mind to my health. He really hates Sabin, so I'm gonna work on curing him.
I mean, he knows. He knows saving can wreck his day.
Even more so now that we
Are
leveled
you?
up a little and got Phoenix.
Oh,
Oh, which
damn.
I didn't get.
It's a tough input. It's like the second toughest input of the Blitzes. Oh,
Oh
that move
no!
though. That fucking move.
What the hell,
All right.
dude?
Let's see. This should do over 500 damage. I'm hoping.
Where are my Phoenix?
Okay, good.
Oh no, I might not have any Phoenix downs left. No, I do.
Oh, you do. You do.
But not
That's
many.
great.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
What is happening? What is fucking happening right now?
I don't know. You got some patches on this that like make it a lot more difficult. I have no idea.
Apparently. Oh, thank
Okay,
God.
so you can block that lock.
Okay, we're just gonna play conservatively here, I guess.
Yeah, there's no time limit.
Yeah, thank God there is no time limit.
Okay. I wonder if the
Dude,
what do you call it? Back attacks are coming into play, where you're gonna hurt him more from the back.
I truthfully
I don't think
have
so.
no idea.
I don't think so.
This is just an odd fight. What an unlucky day.
Really?
Wait,
What?
are you shitting me?
What the fuck?
Okay, hey, go to
What was
Google.
really that different?
Go to Google and check if that weight thing that you found was legit. Like, was that like an easier fight, or did it maybe like remember how much health I wore down from him from the first fight?
Something, yeah. That did seem a lot easier. You didn't really do much of anything different.
No,
right,
not at
so
all. In
let's
fact, I took a lot of cheap hits, and oh my gosh,
FF6. Fail opera.
I'm a man of my word, music man.
I like Kotaku's first article that comes up. I beat Final Fantasy VI Opera House, and all I got was this lousy airship.
Right. Oh man. Okay. Well, fortunately, that was not terribly long, and now we're right back where we should have been at the end of last episode. So.
Oh, that's interesting. If you fail too many times at the opera scene, the game will actually end and force you back to the menu screen. Well, you'd think it would do that.
I think they're talking about actually failing the opera singing. I don't think they're talking about the
Oh.
battle. Like, we're talking about the fight with Ultros.
Well, I'm not that much of a moron. Let's see.
Apparently you are. I mean, I'm just saying.
FF6 Opera Ultros. Wait. Or Anvil.
Okay. Now, going to where we left off last time, this is where the game really starts to get cool for me.
Oh yeah.
Like this scene
You're
where you're
going-
flying
you're
into
going
Vector. Yeah.
Vector pretty soon. Yeah.
Where's Setzer? I love how you're basically just like invading this man's property and like forcing him to work for you.
Yeah. Well, you're the returners. Like,
Yeah.
you're basically coming up with these harebrained schemes.
We're pretty much terrorists, is what's going on.
I mean, in the eyes of like probably the world, maybe you're no Avalanche.
That's
but,
right, yeah.
You're definitely a thorn in the Empire's side.
Avalanche would just straight up murder innocent people to get the job done.
Yeah.
The King of Figaro. If you cooperate, you'll be rewarded. I've got so many hookers. You do not have to worry about Maria anymore. I'll put a paper bag over your head, cover up those scars, and ladies will love you.
Okay, I can't find anything.
Huh. Maybe we're the first ones who've ever failed that battle.
Oh, don't even. I'm going to take a look at the other video and see what's going on.
There was... I mean... I legit... I must be, like, criminally underleveled, because I've never had anything even remotely give me a challenge in this game until the cave that leads to the Espers.
Yeah. That was... And how the battle went with Ultros right now, that about sums up how it usually is. That's how I remember it.
Even then, I don't recall him ever killing me. Like, even one of my characters.
I remember that tentacle move could be, like, kind of... I remember it being challenging because of that.
It was like a one-hit KO, though. My God.
Oh, yeah.
Are you stupid?
Unlock. That's cute. What?
All right, everybody. You're going to stand there and watch while Celeste and I get it on this poker table. Those are my conditions.
Oh. I'm playing Persona 5. I am just starting to infiltrate Madarama's palace.
Oh, Madarame, yeah.
Yeah, Madarame, that's it. And so Yusuke's basically saying, yeah, okay, and you need to, like, pose nude for me.
Oh,
so
Yusuke, yeah.
It's like that situation. And Morgana's like, we have to protect Anne's chastity.
Right. Oh, dude, I love Yusuke. He's such a weirdo.
Yeah, he seems pretty weird.
Like, fun.
I'm assuming, just going with the theme of the game, like, Addie's like, what if it's actually Yusuke that's, like, the evil guy? I'm like, no, I think this game's definitely like, man, adults are shitty. They just don't understand, you know? It's like, it's definitely... Also, I'm pretty sure that's Yusuke in the intro movie, so...
Yeah. No, every teenager you meet up with eventually joins your party or helps you in some way. You're right, it's all the adults being shitty.
Yeah, that seems to be the Persona theme.
Yeah. You are not wrong. I mean, at once it's predictable and engaging. It's a really good story. You'll like it.
Yeah. I'm getting used to the fact I'm just trying to, like, know that I'm probably going to miss some things, whatever. I'm just playing it how I want to play it, and I'm definitely, like, saving on all the slots just in case I really fuck something up. But it's like, it seems like it gives you a lot of... Oh, this seems cool.
Yeah, I love this scene. Yeah, for every chapter, definitely save, like, on the first day. That way, if you, like, get to a point where it's like, oh, I could have done that a lot better, at least you don't go too far back.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to... I know I fucked some things up in the beginning, without even realizing it, because I don't know what the fuck... I didn't know I should have cleaned my room. And then that plant, I realize, is, like, free kindness. It's like, ah, shit, you know? It definitely took me a while to clean my room up. I rented some DVDs and never watched them, and then there was a late fee, although they waived it, so that's a learning experience. They waived the late fee.
Dude,
I never watched any of these damn videos.
Isn't it weird how much that game, like, hits real life?
Seriously.
Like, yeah, I fucking straight up forgot this. Well, it's your first time, so...
Yeah, and it seems like Morgana never steers you wrong. I feel like I'm listening to Morgana, and it's usually just like, okay, this is working out well for me.
Yeah, Morgana's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm liking it a lot, and now I'm starting to recommend it to pretty much everyone I talk to.
Dude, and it only gets better as it goes along.
It's good. It's good. I like it.
Good.
For me, it's pretty much... You know, there's probably a perfect way to do it, but for me, it's just like, oh, it's raining today. You know what? I am gonna study. Oh, dude, it's Sunday. I'm gonna get the juice. You know, like,
save your perfect run through for your second one if you ever do a second one, because it really is about, like, I've said this to you before. It really is about developing, like, a personal identity and a relationship. Yeah, it is. And,
that guy's a scholar.
Yeah, holy shit.
Oh, he is.
Huh. That's right. I never realized this guy gave you that information.
Oh, he talks about the Ultima weapons and stuff.
Whoa, damn. This place is nice. That bastard sword, though.
That's another thing. Is I'm thinking about Persona, and it's just like, you will never have, and maybe you could, but I think I'm doing pretty good with getting, like, when I was going back to Kamoshida's palace, Like, I probably went there 3 times altogether after the story ones where you have to go there. And every time I would go back to, instead of warping to the latest safe room, I would go back and be like, you know what? I don't really have to use my SP and kill these things are so weak I could just attack them. I would be getting money. I would be re-stealing things because all the shit would come back. I would re-steal treasure. And so I'm like, I'm probably doing pretty good on money because I'm taking my time, and you still can't get close to buying everything. You can't get close to buying 1/10 of what there is.
Yep.
The game is very, very much just like, here you go, choose wisely.
Yeah, definitely.
And in this game, it's like, hey, if you're kind of fighting everything, you can buy everything.
That's true. Like, it doesn't put those kind of roadblocks in front of you necessarily. I mean, money is definitely a concern, but if you are diligent in the dungeons, you're going to be in good shape.
Yeah. Okay.
And like, look for like little opportunities to basically get freebies. Like, if you're in the dungeon and like it's time to leave, like you've done everything there is to do. Just like for an hour, go back and forth down the corridors and fight a few enemies and get some free level ups and some extra money, because that's
some extra treasure.
It's not just the treasure; it's basically buying you time. Because then that's grind. You don't have to dedicate like a day of like social time later to grinding.
Yeah. I'm assuming like Mementos is where you can grind.
Yes, and it is definitely worth going to Mementos. There's a couple story instances where they'll suck you into Mementos too, and so take advantage of those.
Okay.
But yeah, like once you figure out all the ins and outs of the time management in that game, you'll start to look and recognize those freebies.
Yeah, I'm noticing it's like, okay, I think because they start hitting you with like multiple people text messaging you, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, where you have the option, right?
I'm starting. I see myself. I'm starting to almost like neglect Ryuji. And because Anne started texting me, I'm like, oh yeah, shit, of course I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah.
But I think I'm like at, I don't know, level 4 or something with Ryuji.
Okay, and that's actually not bad for where you are in the game.
He's my bro. He's cool. Like, but I don't think I've messaged me like 3 times.
The nice thing,
are you gonna study with me? It's like, no.
Right. The nice thing is, like, just ignoring characters for a while won't like decrease your relationship with them.
I didn't think so, but it's me that feels bad. I know it's not going to have an effect on the game, but I'm just like, I'm sorry. He's like, you're not studying without me, are you? I'm going to fail. It's like, I'm sorry.
Isn't that crazy how that works? That game is brilliant.
They do. Yeah, it sucked me in, man. Now I'm playing at least a couple hours a week now.
Oh yeah. Dude, you're gonna love it. Or if you're not already. And you've probably seen by now with Madarame's dungeon, the museum. Or have you been in his dungeon yet?
Really just story in his dungeon, so I haven't really anything in there yet.
But yeah, you've seen then just how much work went into the dungeon design of this game. They're beautiful. Madarame's is actually one of my favorite. I love the museum dungeon.
Oh yeah, and they're pretty different too.
I love the museum. I love the cruise ship. I wasn't fond of the pyramid or the bank. The spaceship one is okay.
Spaceship? Oh shit.
Yeah, they take you all over the place. It's pretty wild.
That's awesome.
What else is there? Oh, the casino. The casino one is awesome.
Yeah, that sounds like something that'd be pretty cool for thieves.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna go some cool places.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm having fun. And I definitely like the social aspect of it too. You know.
That ends up being the best part of it for me.
Yeah. I can see now. I like the fighting and everything too. I definitely Kamoshida's palace, I spent a lot of time there, and it kind of scarred me because you're getting close to the end, and they all of a sudden the difficulty, they're just like, okay, they take the training wheels off immediately, and there's things that'll just wreck. I was like, this was a mini boss like a second ago, right? And it just killed me. And
now you're fighting like multiple of them, yeah.
It's like I started running away, and then I was to be like, fine, I'm gonna fucking use my SP. I gotta. I didn't realize how important SP was.
Mhm.
And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, you can. It's MP. You can get it back. You just use an ether or something.
Right.
It's like,
but the
that
way
stuff's hard to come by.
the way that battles work though is that you're supposed to win them in like as few turns as possible. So you're constantly using your SP.
Yeah. So, and that's what I think I was kind of abusing it too much, but I got really sucked into
there's
it.
not
I want to
really-
get every
yeah.
single persona. Like,
Yeah,
I want to get all the
absolutely.
personas.
And I was
You
gonna
know.
say, you're actually playing it right. You're playing it properly.
Okay.
Like, don't be afraid to use that SP because what ends up happening if you just try to like attack your way through a battle, unless it's a really, really weak enemy, you wind up losing a bunch of HP, and then you have to expend more resources just to get back into fighting shape.
And it's crazy how they'll, I'll go against a strong enemy or something. I don't ambush it, but I don't get ambushed. It's like, okay, this will be fine. They hit me once on a weakness, and then they get a one more. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and then
isn't
they
that
just
nuts?
keep going
Uh-huh.
and wreck me. It's like, oh my god, But not. I don't feel like I have to restart the game. They wreck me, but then I can like run away from the battle. I can heal up. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Like. But I could have died just as easily.
It really is nuts how that works. It's really more about resource management than anything else.
Yeah. And I can see like they teach me more as I'm going on, so I can see the benefit of a new game plus, where it's like you kind of do things well from day one, because I've definitely probably did a lot of dumb things. And they teach you early. I was really confused about the bonuses. I didn't know what like you get Arcana Burst. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And they don't explain it. You just kind of, as you go on, it's almost like the main character tells you. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna I don't feel like I'm gonna pull up with this person, or I have this persona, so I'm gonna let. And it's like, wait, what?
Right.
And then I figured out, oh, you carry the personas, that's like related to their tarot card or whatever. Then so I was like, okay, so that makes sense. So now I'm just like, oh shit, because when they first introduced you can buy your personas back, I'm like, why would I want to? Like, I got rid of my weak ass personas. It's like, oh, okay, if I don't have this persona, if I don't have like a hero fant whatever persona, and I talk to the coffee shop guy, it's like, okay, that makes sense. So there's learning a lot. There's a lot to it.
Oh, for sure. Okay, cool. So Sabin had that HP plus 10%, and now his HP just got jacked.
Yeah.
So now the same thing will happen
he
to
should,
Edgar.
Yeah. He should be like your Snow. He should be kind of your tank.
Yeah, Sabin is pretty much the best character in the game. Have you ever just looked at his base stats? They're all really good.
Yeah.
He's like good at everything.
And that's kind of the sad thing, is there are some people that are just literally better than others. Like Cyan stats are not really great. His attack is not like fantastic. And but I like Cyan. I would always have him in my party.
I like Cyan too. Yeah, fuck that Celeste, whoever she is.
I don't know. I didn't notice if you already talked to. There's an old woman in one of the houses, like in the south, and maybe it's the house to your left here actually, that they talk about Kefka.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you go down and to the left, she kind of explains, and I think it's in here maybe.
Yeah. Was it this lady?
Is it her?
Young people hanging. Oh, tight.
Not yet, but it looks like her. Unless she said something and I missed it. But she talks about like why Kefka's crazy, and it's just like, oh, you kind of explain a lot there. And it's the only person in the game that explains it. But you know what? Is it later? Is it when when Vector's on fire or something? Maybe.
Sid? And this kid casts like one cure point on you. That's funny. Huh. Because all the rest of these are shops. And the inn doesn't have a lady. So yeah, maybe it is later.
It's definitely just an old lady in a house that explains it. And I thought it was around this part of it, but yeah, he's the one.
Yeah, he helps me get in. This is great. Yes, sir.
It's like this guy's like planned everything out. It's just like, who are you?
I think it's doesn't it imply later like that they fucking kill him or something like that?
I think.
This game has some really dark moments.
It does, yeah.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Dude, don't let his sacrifice go to waste.
He said get on this box, but...
Yeah.
There we go.
Can you hit A? Okay.
There it is, yeah. Alright. I knew I remember that, but I'm like, do I have to say something, or... I'm gonna throw up now. Hey!
Fucking Woosley.
I know, I love it.
I remember we rented Final Fantasy Anthology for the PlayStation, and it was around here. Oh, by the way, one of the best songs in the game. Holy shit.
I know, I love this one.
So good. Oh, and you're about to get, like, double your Magicite right here.
Oh, yeah, easily.
This is great. But yeah, the song here is great. Jesus. That thing's defense is nuts. Do you gotta use magic on it?
Yeah, maybe we do have to use thunder.
I think these little guys will go down. Yeah.
Oh, no, we're gonna be just fine.
You,
oh, no, we're not.
Yeah. No, I think magic.
Let's aura cannon his ass. Drill should do the trick, too, because it'll ignore his defense.
Yeah, it ignores defense, so hopefully...
Oh, yeah, we're fine.
There we go.
Okay. Dude, I'm kind of wondering if that, like, Ultros thing was all just a fluke. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he seemed like he wasn't going down.
No, man, that was... Oh, nice.
Ooh, hello.
That was a
Putting
weird
it on
fucking
Celeste?
fight, yeah. That was a weird fucking fight.
It was. I don't know what to make of it. But yeah, and like in a room or two, we got all this way, and once we rented the game, we wanted to see what it was about, see the cutscenes and everything.
Uh-huh.
And one of the conveyor belts, I think maybe it's there to the right, or no, it's this one right here.
This one,
and
right? Yeah?
That takes you to the next room. Here we go. And it takes you to a hole. Oh, I guess it's later once you're like exiting this room. And instead of dropping down, we would just stand on the air.
Yeah.
On this hole.
Oh, okay.
And we could never progress past that. The game had a glitch or something. And I don't know if it was just like the disc was messed up or what, but it was the weirdest thing. I just remember, and it was Edgar at the front of the party. I just remember the Edgar sprite crouching on this hole but never going down.
Oh, that's weird.
Like, what the fuck? And then that's where the game ended for us. We had to take it back.
That's where the game ended. That's just the end of the
it.
PlayStation version, you know? Yeah, magic is the way to go. The lock is taking forever to learn Kira.
Confused.
I just got a random bio blaster. Oh wait, what am I doing? No! God damn it.
Oh jeez.
That's alright. This isn't too confusing, I'm just being an idiot. So you got anything exciting going on this week, Maxwell?
Let's see. Ooh, got a new job.
What?
I interviewed. Yeah, I interviewed.
Dude,
I'm not quitting my current job.
Congratulations, though. That's awesome.
Thanks. I interviewed. So basically, I got a hot tip from one of the anesthesiologists. I was telling him, I work 3 days a week in ECT, and I usually pick up other days, like 1 day a week at least, on the behavioral health units. And it's tough, because I used to work consistently on, like, the eating disorder unit.
Yeah.
And I knew the unit. They would put me there. That was my position.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, when I'm not working ECT, I'm just kind of floating. They'll just put me wherever. And sometimes they'll put me in charge. Sometimes they'll just be like, "Oh, you're on the, detox. You're on the adolescent unit, or you're on the acute, psychotic unit." And it's just like, I don't know what's going on. And just 1 day a week, and I don't know any of these people, and it's tough.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Depending on where you're at, I'm just worried I'm going to get punched all day. So
yeah, that would suck.
It's stressful. They're stressful shifts to pick up.
Yeah.
And I was telling one of the doctors this, and he was like, "You know what? We one of the other. Oh wow,
dude,
some cool elemental weapons here.
They're spoiling me in here. Damn.
Seriously, I think this is like kind of the typical thing. I think of like the Tower of Zot and whatever that floating. Oh, and there's also the Tower of Babel, I guess.
Damn it!
It's just you start getting some of the really cool stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was like the group practice. There's like a orthopedic kind of like surgery place, and it's, you know, as far as like post anesthesia, it's kind of the same thing that I'm doing now when it comes to, you know, it's different, of course, but it's working with, you know, day surgery, you know, outpatient surgery, you know, recovery post anesthesia, and prepping for surgery. So it's like, okay, like I know how to do that. So, and you got doctors there, you know, right there. You got your anesthesiologists.
Sure.
You don't have people that are really looking to punch you, at least.
Not like active.
It's like
if they can help it.
Post-anesthesia delirium, if anything.
If they can help it, they'd really rather not punch you. You know?
But
now look, Max, this is Knuckles. I don't want to punch you, but if I gotta punch you, I'm gonna punch you, okay? Don't make me punch you. That's all I'm asking.
Oh, shit.
Fuck you,
So yeah,
Knuckles.
it's fun. I got the job. So
nice. Congratulations, man.
we'll see. Do the whole, what do you call it? Drug test and all that. Hopefully this week. And we'll see when I start. But I'm thinking maybe I start orientation this week. I'm just waiting for the email back.
Nice. So, yeah, speaking of like job stressors and just kind of like random things like that, I had kind of a interesting one come up today where, the preaching text was the parable of the Good Samaritan, like, which, even if you're not like a member of the church, you probably have heard this story before, right? Like, you could walk through the basic beats of the Good Samaritan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like, you know, I'm kind of looking at this and I'm thinking, like, what's a relevant way to preach this text and talk about, like, what it means to be a neighbor to someone in light of the Gospels? Well, you look at the Good Samaritan, and this was a dude that nobody expected to help a Jewish citizen because he was a Samaritan. He was an enemy of the Jews, and he was a foreigner and, you know, someone that they hated and something like that. And so the fact that he would show mercy would have been completely unheard of. And so I compared that with basically the way that we're turning a blind eye to suffering of people who are foreigners in our land and seeking aid. And I thought that was a pretty fair comparison, you know.
I would say it's a perfect comparison.
I didn't politicize it. I didn't make like a call for open borders or anything like that. I simply said it behooves us as Christians to ignore the suffering of our neighbor when we can do something to stop it. And most people thought it was great, and they thought it was a wonderful message. But like one or two just really took umbrage with it, and I was like, okay, but I'm not retracting it, man. I mean, that's
well, how did you figure out about this?
Literally, the whole point of the parable, as it is written in the Holy Scriptures, is that because of Christ, there is no nationality. There's neither Jew nor Greek or Gentile or anything like that. We're just one people, and so we ought to treat everybody like they're a brother or sister. And and that was the whole point of the text. And so it's like, I didn't say anything radical. I just preached what was in there. So if your issue is with anything, it's with the Bible.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about that.
Oh God, I would want you to say that to fucking someone who's just like, I think your issue's with the Bible, your issue's with Jesus' teachings.
Yeah, like honestly, that's straight up the truth. Like if they don't like it, it's not the way I preached it.
Take it up with Jesus.
I didn't say anything that wasn't in there.
Oh, dude.
Dude, we are getting some sick...
You're getting some good equipment here. Okay, so how did you find out about it? Was this, you know, one of your colleagues that's like, hey, man, you know, we heard some stuff? Or were these, like, coming up to you?
Yeah, no, it was just folks, like, you know, you shake hands after service, and some of them are like, oh, great message, Pastor. I really enjoyed that, Pastor. Thank you. And then one of them's like, you know, I had some pretty serious disagreements with something you said. And I'm like, okay, well, would you like to talk about it more this week? It's like, well, I'll shoot you an email. That was one of them. Another one was like, I didn't appreciate the dig you took at the president. Which never mind.
The president.
I
did you mention anything?
No, I didn't mention his name. I didn't say his name. I actually didn't even make explicit reference to concentration camps. I only said the one remark that I made was turning a blind eye to someone's suffering because they're of a different nation. That's where I left it. I mean, and so I left it
fairly general.
Right. And so I left them to fill in the blanks, and they stood accused of that. So
Yeah,
they took it out on me.
themselves filled in the blanks with the most common of sense that they have, because they know what's fucking going on, and they got mad at you for it.
Right.
Like, and this isn't the first. You've told me about stuff like this has happened before, so you fucking know what could happen.
Yeah.
And I feel like you messaged it accordingly.
Yeah, right. Like, so I took very serious care not to be like nakedly political in this. And in fact, I'll when it gets posted on the church's website, I'll send you the link, and
please do.
You can tell me if at about the halfway mark if I'm being like anti-Trump, pro open borders, anything like that. Yeah. But basically, if I sound anything like I sound to you in private.
Yeah. Fucking, oh man, that's I mean, it's cool you're getting people that are like, hey, thank you, you know, and you know you're giving guidance to people, but that must be stressful as hell, dude, to get them who are like, why would you say that? And
if it were any other situation, or if I didn't like obsess over how not to be political about it, I would be kind of stressed out about it. But in this case, like, even if like someone were to complain to the head pastor about it, I could very clearly, I could very clearly show him, you know, like what I said, where in the text I pulled this from, and you know that this is straight up just what Jesus was saying.
Okay, like, so you feel pretty.
I'm extremely sure of my ground here.
Okay,
it's not like I was grasping at straws in order to, you know, pursue an agenda.
Okay, it's almost like you've been doing this a while.
Yeah, right. Like the text presented the opportunity, and I took it because it is relevant. You know,
yeah.
So that was my morning.
Cool. I'm sorry, man.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's like I actually find it enjoyable.
I'm glad you're not stressed out about it.
Yeah.
I'm angry for you.
Yeah,
and I'm glad you're not.
That was kind of my gut reaction too. I'm like, okay, well, what about this makes you angry? Like, are you reading your own politics into it, which is pretty much the case with the person who approached me and said that I strongly disagree with that. You know, it's like, okay, well, why? So, we'll see.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it's some cognitive dissonance. They're getting uncomfortable, and they don't like that.
Right.
It's just like, wow, this seems wrong. It's like, fucking surprise.
Yeah, dude. Well, and that was the thing, though. Like, when you actually look at the preaching and teaching of Jesus in the scriptures, like, the whole, like, notion of, like, buddy Jesus or feel-good Jesus, that's really not anywhere in the Bible. Like, he could be really crude, actually, which is, you know, one of the reasons, you know, as a rabbi, as a teacher, he remains so relevant. Never mind the fact that, you know, I believe that he's the Son of God and the Savior of mankind. But like, as a teacher, what made him so compelling was that he constantly challenged the status quo. Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, you know this stuff a lot better than me, of course, but I think, like, he was human, you know? Yeah. He was born, he was Son of God, but human.
Right.
And he would, like, I mean, what was it like when they were at the temple that, what was it that they were selling, they were like making money off of,
when he turned over the tables? Yeah. So basically, like, what was going on there was, like, the Jewish temple was like the center of commerce for the people of Israel. And there were all kinds of, like, there were, like, legitimate practices that went on there. Like, you know, they would sell, like, animals for sacrifice, or they would do tithes and taxes and stuff like that. But then there were people that would, like, you know, basically just do really shady deals there. And like, he saw this going on in the house of worship, and he was just like, okay, I'm just going to run you out of here, because this is completely not what the temple is not for personal profit.
Yeah.
And so that's, okay. Yeah, he just kicked him out. And again, there were people who had a pretty sweet thing going with the Jews in the temple, and they were not crazy about him doing that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, he made some enemies. That's right. The whole story, he made some enemies, and some bad things happened to Jesus.
Yeah. And that's exactly right. Like, the whole point of his preaching was that he was not afraid to, like, announce the law and make enemies. Like,
yeah.
He understood what had to be said, and he said it. Oh boy. Oh, that
Edgar.
just yeah.
I don't
that
think
cuts
it's.
it
I
in
think
half.
it's like a demi.
Yep, it just cuts it in half. Dude, Edgar is the guy you want to have.
Edgar is needed here.
He is absolutely needed.
It's either magic or the drill.
He is essential. Now let's actually have Locke do some healing here.
Wait, that's not darkness. What is that?
It is.
Okay, it is darkness.
It's just a weird icon to have for darkness, I think. Okay, so now we've made a full circle here. Dude, these proto-armors, fuck these guys.
They suck, yeah.
They're not my favorite.
So anything new going on with you? Oh, the video you sent me of Connor. I'm impressed.
Oh, dude, him freaking like drifting in Mario Kart.
That's pretty cool.
He's a fast learner. Because Mario Maker 2 came out, they were selling the first Mario Maker on DS for $15 at Target.
Nice.
So I picked that up for him, and he loves it.
Yeah. Does he make stages?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, they're kind of a mishmash, and some of them are impossible to beat.
Yeah.
And not like, really difficult, just impossible, but he likes it. He finds it a lot of fun, yeah.
That is cool. I'm finding the stage building a lot of fun, but I take forever with it. And
Oh, me too. I'm so meticulous. Like, I have to create something in my mind that's like on par with something, Nintendo would actually make.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a perfectionist in most things. I'm just not. But yeah, with this, it's kind of like, nope, that doesn't work. Nope, let me, and then I start doing something fun, or I mess something up. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool if I kind of built this into it, and then I start making like 3 pathways, and it's like, let me give some secret exits or something.
Right.
So I haven't finished a stage yet, but I've been working on one for like 2 weeks.
Wait, really? God damn it. Yeah. Oh, are you talking about Mario Maker 2?
Yeah, Mario Maker 2.
Okay, yeah. I like playing it. Playing the first one with Connor is really getting me psyched to pick up the second.
Oh yeah. They're definitely missing some things that are like, most things I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like they're missing all the 8-bit costumes, which was kind of sad because that was a really fun part, especially with the theming where it's just like, oh, here's a Mega Man stage. Oh, damn. Getting something dark for some people now.
Yeah, both Edgar and Sabin have it now.
The theming of the stages where it's like, we're going to build Cutman stage, and then you could like be Mega Man basically. Like, so that's kind of, I'm missing that. Another thing is in the first game, you could download people's stages and then go into the edit mode with them to see how they did certain things. And that was helpful.
Yeah.
You can't do that in the second game. So you can't really learn from a really well-made stage, but you also can't see developer exits. Basically, someone who makes this really hard stage, but then they like have a hidden block somewhere. They have some way of getting to the exit really quickly that would be impossible to know otherwise.
I feel you.
It's just for them to get the world record or something like that.
Yes.
But, oh shit.
Oh jeez.
Wow.
I'm an all-powerful guy.
That escalated quickly.
I love how he's just in here monologuing like his evil plan. I have the Warring Triad. How do you picture Kefka's voice, by the way? Is it just Heath Ledger's Joker, or is it more comical?
You know what? Not Heath Ledger's Joker, but definitely not what they have in
Dissidia.
Dissidia, no, definitely not that, but something like that, where it's flamboyant. It's almost something like the Ego Raptor's version of Wily, something like that, but a little more serious.
My thought is, like at the beginning, maybe more comic relief, but like as the game progresses, he's slowly like, oh shit, this dude like can't stop laughing, can he? Like that's my picture. Like it goes from like to like, oh Edgar, you pinhead, to like just cackling and like almost like gasping for air as he talks because he's just so unwell. And then when you like meet him at like in the world of Ruin, it's like his voice, but there's like an echo of it or something like that, like I am a god, sort of like you know what I'm saying? Like, does
It's
that make any
almost
sense?
like
Yeah.
I think of him as like if you've ever met a really manic person and all
Right.
the crazy things they talk about.
Yes.
And that was it right there. It was right before this scene. We couldn't drop down.
Oh, I got you.
But a super
thank
manic person that talks about like a conspiracy or talks about, hey, I'm gonna become really powerful once the flood comes, and I'm gonna do this and all this crazy stuff. Only somehow it was true for
Right.
Kefka, and
Right.
he succeeded. And
It's
so
like,
it's
oh,
almost
crap.
like if a really crazy person got everything they wanted,
Right.
and just became more crazy and more emboldened and more powerful as they went on, and that's Kefka, I guess.
I totally feel you.
It kind of worked out for him.
Whoa! I should have equipped the ice brand. Yep. That's okay. We still got blizzard.
Oh, you still can equip it.
Oh, that's
in
right.
The middle.
I've still got the drill.
Yeah, we
Oh, shit.
almost never equip in the middle of battle.
Where's that damn ice brand? It's way down here. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
There we go.
Dude, I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yeah, it hurting ya. Shiva. Smart. Ooh.
Well, there you go. Cure with lock, too. Actually, I'm curing. That cures me, right?
What does Kieran do?
Let's find out. I'm hoping
Can't
regen,
hurt.
actually.
Oh my god, that would be great as one of the first matches that you get. I feel like it's like a what do you call it on everyone? A remedy.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's not.
No, it's regen. Sweet.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That'll do. Damn, okay, Aura Cannon is useless.
What is the aura? Yeah. I always figured Aura Cannon was just non-elemental damage. It's not holy damage or anything.
I'm not
Definitely
sure.
not.
It's some kind of magic damage because they're absorbing it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do Punt, Raging Fist, and Drill.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dude, Shiva in this one is just a straight up naked fairy.
Yeah, basically.
Like, sometimes she's, like, vaguely sexualized, but this one she's just a fucking naked
Yeah,
fairy.
in this one she's, a pixie, basically.
Yeah.
Ifrit's just kind of almost looks like a lizard in this one a little bit.
Yeah, Ifrit is more reptilian, yeah.
They made him very kind of human-like, but he looked like this in 7, and then he got more beastly leading up to 10.
My favorite Ifrit was FF8.
Yeah, me too.
That's cool, like the lion-looking one. That was awesome.
He was, yeah.
He was
Yeah, he was
badass.
cool.
There we go. We got him. Who are you? You have Rama's power? Wait! We're Espers! Keep killing them, guys! They're fucking freaks!
Edgar's running forward with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
I'm already doing it.
Take this, you fucking freaks! Oh my god, Edgar, no! You're a freak! They're like being like gutted and there's blood on the wall. You're a freak! Edgar, stop, you freak! He just like realizes and he can't stop. Goddamn freak! Oh no. That'd be so awful. Oh yeah, the glass tubes. Okay, so this is really good because now we've like doubled our magic arsenal here.
Oh yeah. So now you got all the elementals on at least the second stage of them.
Yes, okay. So now... What does Vigor do? Is Vigor physical attack? I think it is. I think Vigor
It's
is
not
instead of...
So wait, what is
Yeah.
HP? Do they just call
Okay.
it HP?
Yeah.
Like defense,
HP
speed,
is just
stamina,
a- yeah.
magic.
Yeah,
Okay.
Vigor is just instead of
attack.
strength. Or strength,
right.
yeah. So it would be strength,
Attack,
speed,
90.
defense, and magic instead of... But in this one it's Vigor, speed, stamina, and magic. So
So what is
Edgar's
attack?
Vigor
Is it
is
just
already really good.
attack is just vigor plus your weapon you have on?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
Locke needs some extra vigor. Especially given that I've got him dual wielding. So I'm going to put...
Yeah, that's true.
Well, wait. How close is he to finally learning... He's not even close to learning Kira yet. Damn it. Alright, so wait a minute. Does Shiva teach Kira? She may.
Either Cure,
No,
Cure.
Okay.
And at times 3 only?
I'm gonna give that to Edgar, though, just because he should have Cure. I'm definitely giving Sabin Ifrit because of the increased attack. Just get him to 99 as quick as I can. Yeah, hell yeah. Like, Ifrit is still good to have equipped even near the end of the game. Okay, we've got Kate Sith. We have to learn Float still, so keep that on her. Let's see here. Okay, let's get the Espers, find that save point, and then we'll call it an episode.
All right.
But yeah. Now, is there there's another boss up here, right? That dude who changes his elemental weakness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not too bad.
You fight him again in the Tower of Fanatics.
Yeah. It's either him or they just reuse the sprite.
Yeah.
They don't even change the color.
You're right. Oh, shit.
But he has a totally different name, so...
Yeah, he does. Yeah, they just reused the sprite. Order cannoneer! Boom. You did. Dude, did you hear that they're doing a Rush Hour 4?
I have, but wait a second. I haven't heard any updates on that. So is this going to be with frickin' Chris Tucker?
They're bringing back Tucker and Chan, yeah.
Because I heard something that they were going to do like a, gender swap like they've been doing with a lot of these
that'd be funny
franchises.
too, but I think
fine, but...
maybe it'll be like them alongside, like two like rookie female cops or something, which would also be funny, but...
Which is fun. But, I mean, the duo of Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why it works.
It really does, yeah.
On paper, it's like, really? But it totally works. I love it.
It helps that, like, both of them are just legitimately, like, good, fun human beings, and they just, like, bounce off each other in an interesting way.
They do, yeah. Rush Hour 3 left a little bit to be desired, but it was still fun. Yeah. It was still fun.
Yeah, it had a few chuckles in there. Okay,
Dude,
so
I'm really stoked for, I don't know if you saw the article I posted yesterday. The Russo brothers tweeted out basically the Biblioteca rap from Community.
Oh, yeah.
And it just says 11 a.m. And
it's like hinting at a movie or something?
Like, are they going to announce that because their panel, I guess, at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con next weekend is 11 a.m.
Okay.
At a specific time or whatever. So it's like, holy shit, are they going to announce a Community movie? It's also really funny because you go into the comments and literally half the people are like, is this going to be Deadpool 3? What's,
Deadpool 3?
Or they have like freaking Marvel memes or something. And it's just like, guys, it's a Community reference. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen that meme of like all the disgusted looking people at a party looking at the camera. Right. And it's just like
it's like meant like, oh, what's wrong with you? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like this is how all your friends looked 2 months before they started singing the song that you were singing.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, this is my jam 2 months before. It's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
So I feel like, oh, the Russo brothers came out with a comedy, Community, and everyone's gonna go see it, which is fine.
If it is a movie, though, I almost like. Usually, if they try to translate like a TV sitcom into a movie, it doesn't always work the best.
No.
But
I feel like it usually doesn't.
Yeah.
But I also have probably maybe unfounded faith in the Russo brothers. Like they've done nothing wrong. I mean,
good.
Arrested Development is a really funny show. Community is a great show, although, I mean, the first 3 seasons are great, at least. Damn it, Sis.
I know.
Yeah, and then Winter Soldier was one of the best Marvel movies. Civil War is fantastic.
Oh, dude.
Obviously, Infinity War and Endgame were fantastic. So, yeah, I have a lot of great reserves of faith. Wow, his attack just fucking makes you go crazy, huh?
Yep. That might actually be a good thing if he casts a spell on me.
Yeah, it's like Sabin. It would be a little. I mean, with Locke, it's not great either, but think Sabin would have been, because he can, like, blitz you.
Yeah, Sabin is not a character you
and Edgar can drill you.
Okay, will you fucking attack yourselves and just get unconfused already?
Yeah, Aura Cannon's a pretty safe bet. Oh,
Ooh,
no, it's not.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Oh, okay, I thought that was going towards Edgar.
Okay, thank God.
There we go.
What?
Didn't do
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Alright, just took a second.
Uh-oh.
I hate Baltimore Phoenix Downs.
I hate confusion, man. That's like the worst.
It's the worst status ailment there is, for sure.
It really, or at least the most annoying.
I mean, depending, if someone's, like, does some devastating move, I feel like there's certain Final Fantasy games where all they'll do is attack, which isn't so bad. Especially if, like, a mage gets confused. Wow. But yeah, This is one of the games where they can do whatever they want.
When did this game become an actual challenge?
Yeah.
Like, I've got to be underleveled. Like, I'm just ignoring...
It seems that way. But the thing is like, you've never really grinded, but you've never had to. I don't
recall having to grind, yeah.
Yeah, only in the end game do I grind. Well, I mean, that's a good thing. I mean,
yeah, I guess, but, like,
I never remember this game being super hard.
It's
but
not
I don't remember
super hard, but maybe I'm just
the world of
some...
balance. I never remember being like a cakewalk either.
Right.
You know?
Maybe I'm just like making some dumb decisions, or I don't know. And now Celeste I'm gonna have to attack Celeste.
Celeste is like, oh,
He's
there
dead.
we go.
Hey, look, it solved itself. Oy, oy, oy. Edgar brings out the chainsaw. Time to die, you motherfucking freak! I don't know why.
You got another ice brand.
You're a freak! You're a goddamn freak! Edgar, stop! I'll stop when I'm good and fucking ready, you freak! Oh, Jesus. Now, what's really weird in this part of the game, you straight up get Terra's father as one of these Espers, but they never really acknowledge that.
They don't make a big deal about it.
No, until like the last 10 seconds of the game, where like it's a, hey, remember this random like middle of the road Magicite you got? Yeah, it was her dad.
They
don't make a secret of it.
You can put the pieces. Yeah, you can put the pieces together when you see the flashback.
Right.
And
it is
it's
Medua.
Like, wait, is this guy has the same name of that Esper that you got at some point?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's him, and that was his fate. Terra's dad is literally wasting away in one of these tanks.
Got stuck in here. It's really
horrible.
sad.
Yeah. But again, there's never like, Meduan. Oh wait, I've heard that name before. Terra. This power, it's from your father. No, there's nothing like that. And then, like at the very,
they redo this game, they're gonna fucking make a huge scene of it.
Like, I would.
Yeah,
like that's one thing that like should be explored a little bit. I mean, like, I was right. Celeste finger quotes turns on you. There might not be a save point between here and the airship. Wait, maybe I think there is. Never mind. There's one right before you get in the minecart.
Gonna have some minecart madness.
You know, I always thought there was like something missing in the translation here, because Kefka is trying to convince you.
Kefka is the one that's orchestrating this. Yeah, it's not Celeste playing
It's very
the long
clearly
game.
not Celeste, but Locke still behaves as though Celeste is betraying him.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing not to believe. Like, Kefka's a madman and Celeste is clearly your friend. Like, I don't understand
It's weird because Locke had no reservation when he rescued her. It was like, should I trust you? It was never like that. It was like, she's in danger and never had any...
Yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I guess it makes a little more sense here. Maybe now you'll believe me if I bail you out. And then the next time you see Celeste, though, she's like really hesitant to talk to Locke. Maybe because...
Understandably.
Maybe because he doubted her here.
Because Locke acted a little bit like a jackass.
Yeah, he was. But again, I still don't quite understand his motivation for doubting her there. Like,
I know it's just Edgar's ponytail, but it kind of looked like Locke had his hand on his butt.
oh no, look what happened by accident.
Look, we totally fainted.
Dude, I'm so sorry. But dude, now this is great because next episode we'll get Tara back.
I used that as a kid. It was like, why the fuck is he dressed up as a hot dog?
Right.
It just looks like a bun.
He does,
a hot dog
yeah.
and a head in the middle.
Like the Empire, places no value on science, and so it humiliates its scientists by making them wear ridiculous shit. Kefka has used me. Used the Empire. What have I done? Yeah, you're a piece of shit, dude. You fucking freak! Edgar, no! You're trapped on this elevator with me! Oh my god!
Edgar became such a loose cannon.
Ever since he got that chainsaw, man, Edgar's just not been the
That's
same.
what I was thinking. He got that mask.
Fucking
it's
freak!
Like there's a curse on it.
Oh my god. That would be the worst. Okay, Max, next time on Play the Hits, we go into the minecart carnage
do some
level.
Minecart madness.
Yeah, minecart madness.
Some roadhog.
Dude, we've got to fucking come to Bloomington so we can finally do 2-player Donkey Kong on Play the Hits.
Oh my god, dude. Okay.
I've been wanting to do that since we started this series.
We got to talk about this next time, but those leaks of Super Nintendo World, holy shit. Oh my god,
what?
They have a minecart madness ride?
My phone just started playing some Scott Pilgrim. I don't know why.
Wow.
It scared the bejesus out of me, but apparently something I said must have sounded like Siri, play Scott Pilgrim. And apparently
it's just playing the soundtrack to
it's
the
playing
movie?
the Scott. Yeah, I downloaded the Scott Pilgrim soundtrack back in the day because it was such a great soundtrack.
It was.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Whatever. So you were saying,
yeah,
sorry.
Check out the leaks for Super Nintendo World. And I mean, the Mario Kart ride, like there's been all the speculation because there's this like well-known roller coaster company or something that is doing this, carts on a suspended hydraulic track or something that actually can like move around, but people control it.
Huh.
And
that sounds pretty
it's
cool.
Like the Mario Kart ride looks freaking awesome, but then they have a Minecart Madness ride as well in the Donkey Kong Country part of the Super Nintendo World.
Huh.
And it's just like, what? And it's like an inside and outside roller coaster.
Dude, I'm down.
And oh my god, I'm so down. Like I think it's going to be 2020.
Is it in Japan? Is it in Japan?
There's a bunch of them, but it seems like the most complete ones will be in Shanghai and Orlando.
Orlando, fuck yeah.
Yes.
Dude, we're going
Universal
like opening
Studios.
Day, man. You and me.
Seriously.
We're gonna do like Play the Hits live. live the hits.
I was already excited for it, but I saw the leaks and I was just like, holy shit, this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna make my dreams come true.
Seriously,
like,
man.
I'm gonna lose my fucking shit and cry.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up and we're gonna talk more about it next time.
All right, cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching, and we will see you next time right here on Play the Hits.
All right, until next time.
You freak!